Hello, I am back doing an energy reading for Aries. Aries sun signs. We are asking Spirit, what can Aries expect this cuffing season of 2026? Aries sun sign. If you're new here, I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Don't forget to like, comment, share, or subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, all the information to schedule that will be listed below in the description box. Messages for Aries sun sign. Aries sun. Cuffing season. What can Aries expect during this 2026 cuffing season? I'm hearing a few things. Trouble, chaos. We'll see if that comes out. Universe. I'm hearing something about the same cycles over and over again. And then we have choose wisely. So you will have options, right? Some of the same cycles over and over again is what I'm getting from this card here, the universe, 21 equating to a 3. So it's a new seed for a new cycle, right? But I feel like with this 7 here, divine, this is a divine number, 7. You have options, right? You got this. Closed mouth don't get fed, right? But each of these hand gestures mean something different. And then you have intuitive guides here, right? But I feel like 2 of these directions here with these hand gestures are the same cycle. For some of y'all, it's 3 of them. It's the same cycle in different packaging. Because like the lessons that we learn in life will keep coming around to us in different ways, in different people, in different times, until we learn the lesson, but the root of it will be the same. And this is to do with a person, a relationship. Could be you, but I mean, we're talking about cuffing season, so normally that's intimate partnership. Just clarify this. The universe, and choose wisely for Aries as it relates to what can they expect with this cuffing season. This also may resonate with Aries risings, Aries sun and rising, and I'm hearing Aries Jupiter. There's an energy of sadness currently. I mean, we could attribute it to the moon hour, depending on where you are geographically, but there's an energy of sadness. So there's some sudden upheaval that's going to force you into a new cycle, but you still have a choice. Do you know? Are you aware of all of your options? Whatever you choose, right? It's going to bring you to judgment, right? It's going... The wrong choice can bring you to your knees, is what I'm hearing. The right choice can totally uplift you. Now, if you choose the wrong choice and it brings you to your knees, eventually you'll be uplifted. But the right choice can skip the knee part and just uplift you. It depends on your choice. The choice is yours. Whose world is this? It's yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Like, are you aware of all your resources? What's in the middle of this? What conflict is in the middle of this? So this cuffing season, this could be you dealing with a situationship, or it comes back around. It may be a new person in a different, maybe a new person in a different body, but the same vibe as the previous lessons. What's in the middle of this? What's the chaos here? This is in the middle. Hard work, burdens, and we have 5 of Swords. Cutting your nose off to spite your face. Aries, you can be pretty fucking hard-headed. Respectfully. But I just feel like it's getting old. You're gonna have to you're gonna have to tighten up. Cause what happens? What happens if Aries chooses one of the 3 cycles? Well, 3 of these is the same cycle, which would be the wrong cycle or the wrong choice. 3 of these are the wrong choice, which would be the same cycle. What happens if they choose the old cycle? Because, I mean, with it being 3, because I know you're like, well, if I got all these options, why 3 of them are the same options as previous? Because you're not learning, right? Or you're not learning as rapidly as you need to be. You're not as self-aware as you claim to be. Or you just like, okay, I am self-aware, but I'm still choose the bullshit because it's fun and that's what I want to do. So, but I also feel like it's three of the same choices, because some of this that you have to release is generational. Generational. So it's going to present itself a few times. Like before you even, what's the outcome from choosing? The wrong path that'll bring them to their knees, and the right path that'll immediately uplift them. I mean, you're going to get there anyway. It's just what path are you choosing? Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Wrong path. Okay, so this is death and rebirth. This is not necessarily a derogatory or wrong thing, but when you go over here to this awakening is what it is, because this is the ending of an ego death and rebirth. This is the one that's going to bring you to your knees the hard way. So I'm just seeing somebody on their knees being whipped, you know, over and over with these lessons. Now, this is letting me know the wrong path, choosing one of the 3 that are a continuation of a cycle that has been hard work, conflict, chaos, destruction. You know, you had small wins, but they ain't even worth all that you lost. It will be very uncomfortable. Like, you think you was uncomfortable before, you ain't gonna be able to deal with this discomfort that's coming if you choose what you don't need to be choosing again. I mean, because Aries, you're pretty headstrong. You're gonna do what you want to do. And like I said, some of y'all ain't getting the clue, but some of y'all got the clue. And it's just like, but I want to go over here. I want to play with the fire. I want to touch the fire. You know, even though I know it's going to burn me, I just feel like, you know, before it burn me, before it gets to welting up and my skin get to peeling off, it may feel good. It may feel nice. It's giving like some Sagittarius energy. But hey. Now, if you choose one of the other options, despite the 3 that, you know, that are the same in its continuous cycle, you're going to be comfortable in the awakening. You're going to be comfortable. This is luxurious, abundant. This person has all that they want, need, and desire in the physical. Like I said, it's a female depicted on this card, but this is not gender or sexuality specific. You could be a man. This is just saying you're going to be living comfortable. You're going to be fly. You're going to have all that you need, require, and desire. The only thing is you will be unmarried, maybe even single. But you ain't going to be worried about that because you'll be taking flights. You'll be going to healing retreats. Whatever it is that heals you, you're going to be doing it comfortably. This other way is going to be immediate discomfort, but this is still going to happen. Just one is going to be more comfortable and one's going to be uncomfortable, depending on what you choose. But like I said, you still going to get there. You're still going to, you have arrived. So this, I wanted to get a card of what this discomfort would look like. So it's giving chaotic. We already got what's the chaos, what's the conflict in the middle, and we have this here, right? So it's giving intuitively with this Knight of Swords. This is like a rushed energy. Like, I don't really care for the Knight of Swords. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that always reaches the destination. The other ones, like Knight of Swords, can start off strong. So can Knight of Wands, but they ain't guaranteed to make it. But I want to show you the traditional Rider-Waite Knight of Swords card, because it just gives fucking reckless. It gives reckless and all over the place, y'all. Do you even know where you going? You just blew through that stop sign. Now you done ran over somebody's food cart, right? So this is a Knight of Swords in the traditional tarot. This horse be looking back at him like, is this dude, is he sure we supposed to be going this way? I don't know this the right way. I mean, because he charged full steam ahead. Ambitious, action-oriented, fast thinking, but it's just giving reactive. Right? So when what it's going to look like over here in this discomfort that's going to bring you to your knees, I'm picturing that song. It's an old 80s song. It's called Take On Me. And who sings it? So I may link it in the bottom, but if I don't link it, you can look for it. But it's called Take On Me. And it's an old 80s song. And I want you, oh, it's by Aha. I want you to check out the video. I want you to check out the video because he's being turned every which way from but loose. If I remember correctly, he eventually gets to the destination. But it's given bruised and bloodied, even though it's a black and white video. But you'll see what I'm talking about. But like I said, you're going to be brought to your knees, and it's going to be very chaotic, very reactive, very all over the place. And you're going to get here, but by the time you get to this reawakening to self, this prophetic movement, I'm hearing that could be some, maybe not for all. You're going to be bruised and bloody. You're still going to be good, right? You're still going to be all right, but you're going to be on the mend for a minute. So it's the wolf you feed. So if you choose the hard road, then hey, I mean, it's giving heavy Sagittarius energy. And because at the bottom of the deck is the future, we have the Temperance. This represents Sagittarius. This is balance, though, divine timing, harmony. You see the moon and the sun here. But we'll see what you choose. But this is what you got going on for cuffing season. Now, this is brought on by a lesson that you've been dealing with. Whoever you're dealing with, this has been a repeated lesson of this. Just different person showing up in different clothing, different body suits, different energies, different this. Common denominator is yourself. This is things you have to learn on your own. You can't be pointing the finger because you got how many pointing back at you. But it is what it is. Who else is involved with this, with Aries, as it relates to what can they expect with this current cuffing season? Because it's been starting early since the penny. Since the penny, the pandemic, cuffing season starts in like what? Late July, early August. Who else is involved? What else do they need to know? So we got Libra, but I feel like this is heavily resonating with balance. Like I said, with the Temperance card, balance and harmony. So we got Libra with that 7 with the divine number. So you need to channel that, period. Maybe you need to do some meditation and try to get balanced in your mind, body, and spirit before you make this choice. I'm out for dead presidents to represent me. And then we have wisdom. 29 equating to 11, equating to a 2. Again, we got balance with the 2. And then that also is really, I feel like strongly the 2 here is duality. Duality, 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 duality. Like this ego over here needs to be shed. Like I said, this is the comfortable road, but then we have the wisdom here. So this is also giving a little bit of ancestry. So maybe you want to do some meditation, some balancing, some connecting to your ancestors, passed on loved ones. It's really giving a baobab tree. Hold on. Yeah, baobab. Resilience, deep wisdom, and the sacred connection between the earth and the spiritual realm. So like I said, you may want to connect with your ancestors, passed on loved ones. You could do like a psychic mediumship reading. I offer those, or you could just get in your own I feel like if you do a reading with somebody, you still should do some, before you do a reading with somebody, you still should do some meditation and try to connect with them yourself, or just sit in space with them, their picture, their memory. What else here to help you out with this choice? Because you may need to call on the strength of your ancestors. I know when I started my healing journey, man, I had to call. It's remind me of that Netflix movie that was redone by the Washington family. Denzel, was Denzel in it? No. What's his name? Denzel Washington's son was in it, but then his other son, he, I think, produced it, and his wife Pauletta Washington was in it. John David Washington was in it. Pauletta Washington, the wife, was in it. Malcolm Washington, he was behind the camera. So it's called The Piano Lesson. And it was on Netflix, and I feel like that used to be a play and they redid it, right? Don't quote me on that part, but the piano was a way to connect to the ancestors. So like I said before, when I was doing my journey, I connected with my ancestors because I really needed help. And I thought about the piano lesson because while she's playing this piano, she's asking for help. Like, you could really feel it. So like I say, even if you choose to do a psychic medium reading, sit with it first. Sit with the energy, the memory, a photo, a connection with your own ancestor or passed on loved ones before you pay somebody else. All right, but I just feel like you need to get into that to help you with these choices, to bring in this balance, to help you. Because like I said, these choices you got over here, is 3 of them are the same choice. They are the same, and it's the same cycle because it is generational. It's deeper. So if you healing it for yourself and your bloodline, you need their help. But even if you say, well, I'm going to just heal it for myself now, I'll get to my bloodline later, you still need their help. They're the blueprint. All right, so we got Jupiter representing luck, 23 equating to a 5. Jupiter is also the ruling planet of Sagittarius. This is knowledge, expansion, luck, travel. But I'm just giving you like traveling to other realms. I don't know how comfortable you are with that, but some of y'all could do astral projection in your dreams. Anything else? Oh, okay. That's not what I'm supposed to be taking. Let me shuffle. Because I feel like I got some of y'all confused, but if it don't fit, don't force it. Or play it back. When you're of sound mind and ain't had a rough and chaotic day with this toxic cycle you're dealing with. Now we have your ruling planet, Aries. Get back to self-independence. Mars, action. 17 equating to an 8. 8 representing Saturn, which can be, Saturn is a malevolent planet. Rules over karma. But 8 is representing karma and abundance. So we ending this with you choosing you. Do you want to continue the cycles of karma, or do you want to explore your options and choose these other 2, not the same ones, and fall into that abundant energy? All right. Thank you, Aries. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and or comment if you would like a personal reading. All the information to request that will be listed below in the description box.